Ready? Are you guys ready? Oh, I'm so excited! Guys, it's 4:50 a.m. I'm vlogging on my cell phone and I'm tired as shit. Shotgunning, well, attempting to shotgun a bang last night on the live chat was unreal. That shit was wild. Today's video is gonna be lit though. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, I trained people from 5 to 9 this morning, and before I go back, I gotta take a nap. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. I probably look like shit, sound like shit, I'm so tired, but last night's live chat was totally worth it. It was crazy lit. Obviously, Kevin and I don't know how to shotgun a bang, but it was worth it. It was insane. Huge shout out to everyone that jumped on last night. I actually have the list, and I think about half of you have already emailed me, but I will show you the list real quick in case you are on there and haven't emailed me yet. So if you're on here, make sure you email me, davidvanvorst@hotmail.com. I've heard almost from all these people actually. So I have this list also posted on the community tab on YouTube, and I'll comment it down below. I did comment it on the other video, but I still need to hear from Brian Gleick. I think I heard from California Street Demons, Bob Burrows, which I'll message him, and CJ Logiudice. Pretty much everyone else, and maybe Juan Villapando. I might not have heard from him. I can't remember, but pretty much everyone else I already heard from, and their posters ready to go. Just need to ship them out. I probably won't ship them out till Saturday, Monday at the latest, just because I don't have time right now. But everyone's poster, everyone that won, huge shout out to you. That was a lot of fun. Kevin and I were pretty dead this morning. We had to wake up at 4:30 because we had clients at 5. Anyways, I've got a special box to open, and I want to open it with you guys, but I've also got another small box, so I'm going to show you what this one is first. And we'll go plug it in real quick, actually. Alright guys, we are back in the Van Vorst garage. So as you can see, this little piece is hanging because the license plate light actually was broken. And so I just ordered 2 new ones. They're like $9. So I'm gonna replace both of these real quick. And this actually is changing very soon. Really excited. I got approved for the license plate for the Tangstang, which is not actually what I got the license plate. I know some people are gonna be disappointed, but comment down below if you think you know what license plate I got. But I did get a customized license plate, and it should be in, I would say, next week at the latest. I'd say, yeah, beginning of next week, at the end of next week, because it's been a few weeks already. Anyways, let's change these out. So these are really inexpensive. Even the OEM ones from Ford were like $20, but I figured I'd get these nice LED ones, and might as well replace both of them since we're here. I am sweating. That was the hardest install I've ever done. Man, that was tough. But since we're out here, might as well do a cold start on the 85 Mustang, right? I don't see why not. And we'll see if we can get these lights to turn on, see what they look like. Oh yeah, nice and bright, look at that. Those are nice, damn, those are really bright. Great, now the cops in Mexico can really see my license plate. So I haven't started the Mustang for almost a week since, yeah, I'd say 5 days. Started right up on the 85. Sounding good. You know, a lot of people don't believe that the car is stock with just a tune after beating some of these Camaros, which you guys gotta remember, it's all in fun. I know a lot of people have been talking some shit, but it's all in good fun. Oh, and my phone's going off. Turn that off. But I'm gonna pop the hood and show you guys. I'm not messing around, it's completely stock. But that's all about to change very soon. Guys, look at this. Stock intake, stock airbox. See this just gonna show it. Stock headers down there, you can't really see it. And yes, the engine tick is stock. I didn't pay extra for the engine tick. That's completely stock. Let's see if we can see the exhaust. Oh yeah, look at that big suitcase muffler. Some mid pipes and some Cadillac converters. Really hard to see actually, sorry. But you get the point. Now, I know my Mustang's not the fastest thing. I just think it's really cool what the car is capable of stock. I've really contemplated just doing bolt-on suspension and a tire just to see what the car could do stock, but I'm pretty heavily into building this turbo kit. Like I said, everything is ordered besides the cold side stuff, and I just really want to get this turbo kit on there, so that's what I'm really working hard towards. I just don't see the point in buying, you know, even if I bought a used intake, used headers, used exhaust, I already have tires and wheels coming, you know, used suspension, I'm still gonna spend probably $1,000, maybe even $2,000 with suspension mods, and then I'm gonna turn around and sell the headers, exhaust, and intake, you know, for $400 or $500 and lose some money. And I just don't think it's worth it. And then I got to get the car retuned, which is like another $100, $200. So I just don't think it's worth it with how heavily I am invested in the turbo build right now to do the all motor stuff. Although I really would like to see how fast I could get it, especially here with how crappy our DA is. You know, people have been cracking 10s. I don't think it would crack a 10 here because our DA is so bad and our track is not sticky at all. But it would be cool just to see how fast I could get it. But anyways, if you want to see, look up Steeda Suspension. They have the all motor record for a 2018 Mustang GT, and it runs 10.3s at 128 with just an intake, headers, exhaust, E85 tune, Cobra Jet intake manifold, a lot of suspension bits, obviously because they're a suspension company, 17-inch drag pack, some lightweight brakes, and I think the interior is taken out. So it's really cool how far it's come in such a short time and what these cars are capable of as an all-motor car. So if you have a Coyote, a newer S550 Gen 3 Coyote, 2018, 2019, you don't mind the engine tick, and you don't have money maybe to build a power adder kit right away, like you don't have money to do a Pro Charger, Supercharger, Turbo, do all motor mods, get E85, get a tire, and get some suspension, and you'll have a ton of fun with that car. Trust me, I've really contemplated doing it, but after I show you this box that's in the house, I don't want to contemplate it anymore. Ready? Are you guys ready? Oh, I'm so excited! Look at what it is! Let's. Okay, I don't know if you guys are ready for this. I am. Little fancy ass box we got here. It says, welcome. We're happy to have you in the PTE Boosted family. I don't think I'm part of the family. I paid for this shit. It's not like I'm sponsored. Jeez. Sweet little sticker. I wonder why this thing was so expensive. I paid for the dang packaging. Oh, it's just a little guy. Little gasket for it. I don't want that to get ripped or ruined. It's kind of sitting on the outside. Okay, here she is. My brand new turbo! So let me open this up and we'll kind of show you guys what it looks like. There it is, guys. So this is a T4. So you can see the flange there. It's a T4, 75, 76. It is just a journal bearing turbo, and I'll go over in just a second why I went that route. But it is just a Precision 75, 76 T4 turbo. Good for 1150 horsepower. And I am so excited about this. You guys enjoyed that unboxing of the Precision Turbo. I'm really excited. We're slowly piecing the parts together. Now we're just waiting on the hot parts kit to get built. It is in the production line. I spoke to him yesterday. It's in the production line, so I would assume another 2 weeks probably till it gets shipped out here. And in that time, I'll hopefully be able to order the intercooler, and then once everything comes in, we can start building the cold side piping and get everything going. And then I'll need to order some plumbing, some fittings, and figure out how we're gonna do all that. Anyways, that's to come in some more future videos. The reason why I went with this turbo is it's relatively inexpensive as far as a turbocharger is concerned, and it's gonna make the power that I want the car to make this year. So we're only but we're only wanting to make 900 to 1,000 max this year, because the car can't take much more than that. You know, people have made more than that, but you're really pressing the limits. I mean, we're already gonna be pressing the limits of the car as it is. So I think it's a good idea to try and make, you know, somewhere in the 900 range. And the car is already going to be lighter than the Hellcat, so it shouldn't have a problem going just as fast, if not faster than the Hellcat. And then we can start adding suspension and tweaking with all that stuff. And then from there, then, you know, we kind of push the car to its limit. We blow the motor, blow the trans, whatever happens, we'll rebuild that. And then at that same time, then I'll upgrade the turbo and I'll start upgrading everything. But I don't really feel the need to go and buy a $2,000 or $3,000 turbo right now when I haven't even turboed the car yet. I want to turbo the car, get it running, get some passes in it, see what the car can do, and then from there we'll sell the turbo and we'll get upgrading. So that's the reason why I went with that turbo. People may say, well, why not just do it right, do it the first time? Well, that turbo is inexpensive and I don't have the money to spend that much on a turbo right now because I'm trying to piece together the turbo kit. Now once I have the turbo kit, I've got, you know, the hot parts, I've got the cold side, I've got the fuel system, I've got all the fittings, everything's in there. Then all the money that I spent on that is now done. And then I'll have money set, then I can set money aside for a better turbo. But this at least gets me a turbo kit, gets the car running this summer. And that's really the plan, is to get the car running by this summer. So I am itching to get out there. I'm not itching from drinking too many bangs, don't get me wrong. I'm itching to get out there and get racing and get some time in the track or on the track with the car. You know, stuff's gonna break. We're gonna break axles, we're gonna break drive shafts, we're gonna break diffs probably. The transmission might break, we might blow the motor, who knows? But the fact is that I wanna get out there and do it, and then we'll address the situations from there. But I'm really excited to get the turbo in. Like I said, so we've got the twin 44mm tile wastegates in, we've got the tile 50mm blow-off valve, we've now got the Precision 76, 75 turbo in, the hot parts are ordered. I've got to work on finding all the fittings, which is easy, just got to find the fittings and some lines that we need. I am probably going to have to order the MMR oil pan, because these oil pans, I don't know why, but the oil pans on the new Coyotes are plastic, so tapping them is probably not the best idea. I don't know, I need to ask someone about that. I know people have done it, but it seems kind of sketchy drilling a hole into a plastic oil pan and it may leak over time. So I may have to get an oil pan, which is pretty expensive, but that's probably the best way to do it. That way the oil return line's not leaking. So yeah, other than that, we are moving right along, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this. And I know I drank a bunch of bangs yesterday, but here we are. Back at it again. Oh, I should probably call my mom, let her know. Mom? Yeah, Kevin thinks I'm gay because I got a Mustang, but I got a turbo, so you better tell him to watch that Hellcat. Yep, the Hellcat better watch the F out. I know, my language is bad. The Demon won't even be a race. It'll be so slow. It's embarrassing. All right, gotta go. Love you. Bye. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that video. Make sure you always comment, like, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, VanV39, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, yes, some Chipotle fuel. Saved my life. And it's Joseph. Must have got his new wrap in. Looks good, dude. Man, it's looking awesome.